Tonight on the 10 o'clock news, we are here to talk about Call of Duty Ghosts and its weapon list, which can be confirmed but can change at any time. So let's get this started. We have 8 different categories of weapons, and we have a really healthy list. There's a shit ton of weapons. Shit ton. I hope everybody uses at least one of everything, because if you don't, then you suck and you should stop playing video games, because you have no variety. Anyways, assault rifles. I'm going to go down the lists, and then at the end we're going to go ahead and just talk about each category and what they bring forth and which is going to be the dominant category, I guess. So assault rifles, we have the AK-12, the ARX-T60, the FAD, the Honey Badger, MSBS, R5RGP, SA-805, SC-2010. Feel like I'm speaking some language here. Submachine guns, or SMGs for you people who love your shortened words. We have a Bizon, CBJ-MS, the K7, the MTAR-X, the Vector CRB, the Vepr, or VEPR. LMGs, we have the Amali, the Chainsaw, the LSAT, and the godly M27 IAR. Thank you, Infinity Ward. MMRs, or marksmanship rifles, IA-2, MK14 EBR, or Mark 14 EBR for short, MR28, and the SVU, which used to be a sniper rifle, but is now a marksmanship rifle, so don't be saying it's a sniper rifle. It's an MMR, and you know it, and deal with it. Sniper rifles, we have the L15, or L15, 115. We have the Lynx. We have the USR, United States of Russia, and we have the VKS. Shotguns, we only have 3. Party time. FP6, the Maul, the MTS-255. Sounds fun. Handguns slash pistols slash things that nobody uses because they're lame. 44 Magnum, M9A1, MP-443 Grok, and the P226 and the PDW, not the personal defense weapon 57 from Black Ops 2. This is the personal defense weapon of Ghosts. Basically, it should just be pistol defense weapon. And launchers, we have the Panzerfaust. I try to do that as Germanly as possible. We have the Castet, and we have the Mark 32, which is just basically a grenade launcher. And then, of course, we have the Riot Shield. So, let's go ahead and talk about the categories. And for anybody who thought I went too fast on the list, I'll put a link in the L description for you guys to go to look at the whole list and look at pictures and salivate all over the pictures. Anyways, assault rifles. So we got 8 assault rifles. 8. What does that mean? Does that mean that we're going to get maps where assault rifles can be used? I hope. If we don't, I'll cry. I will. I will cry and write an email to Infinity Ward and be like, why? Why again? Why? Why would you do what Treyarch did and go from having good maps that you can use every weapon on to having maps where only SMGs and shotguns reign? Sorry for QQing there. Next up we have the submachine guns. I mean, this category is always limited to about 6, 7, 5 guns. And there's always one. There's always one or 2 that are the best. Black Ops 2, it was the MSMC. Now a lot of people are going to be like, no, it was the Vector, the PDW-57. No, it was the MSMC. It was the widely used gun. It was powerful than all of them. Modern Warfare 3 had the MP7. But, I mean, Bizon, that just sounds pretty OP, doesn't it? I mean, don't you want to use a Bizon? It sounds like you're using a bison, but, like, it's, like, transmorphed into something badass because it has a Z instead of an S. Who knows? But other than that, I mean, LMGs. Let's talk about LMGs. What the hell is an Amali? Or an Amali? Or an Amy Lee? I mean, that name just doesn't even make sense. A-M-E-L-I? I mean, and then we have Chainsaw. That's the perfect name for an LMG? Why can't we just name them all chainsaws? It's the perfect name because that's practically what they are, is chainsaws. Like, 1 minute you're standing there like, yeah, whoop-de-doo, you got an LMG. Next thing you know, you have a shit ton of holes in your body. You just chainsawed. Chainsaw swords in a book. You guys need to get up on that book. The LSAT is returning. Yay! It was like the LMG that could compete on these smaller maps in Black Ops 2. I mean, a lot of people might disagree with me, but from my personal experience, the LSAT was the one that dominated. And then lastly, I mean, we have the M27 IAR, which is going to be the godsend weapon of this category. Let's just face it. The godsend weapon in that category is probably the M27 IAR, or maybe the chainsaw. Marksmanship rifles, I can't really say which one I think is going to be dominant, but you guys should leave in the comments below which one you think is going to be dominant. And I'll read those for you guys again so you can actually pick one. The IA-2, the Mark 14 EBR, the MR28, and the SVU. So, comments below, which marksmanship rifle do you think is going to be the most widely used, and which one do you think is going to be the most powerful? Sniper rifles. Personally, I think the United States of Russia might be the most powerful. That's the USR. Just because, you know, Russia and the United States together. But I mean, the Lynx looks like it could be very promising. I've seen the picture of it again. It's on the website. But I really think that the USR, the Lynx, I mean, I can't really say because I don't use sniper rifles a lot. But I could say one of those two is going to be probably the most powerful. Even though I haven't even used them in action. Look at me talking like I've used them. Shotguns, I definitely cannot say which one I think is going to be dominant. Based off of like, oh yeah. But I think that the Maul, since it's more futuristic looking, it might have a little bit more futuristic leeway over the other two. It's probably going to be the one. It's either the Maul or the MTS that is futuristic looking. It's one of those two. I forgot. Now, handguns and pistols. The 44 Magnum is going to be the most damaging and probably the most used. But I think either, or the PDW, because it is 3-round burst like the B-23R. But I really think that the Grok might have a chance. Now, rocket launchers, they're all just, you know, they blow shit up. You're screwed either way. The riot shield, it's just there, you know. Hopefully they do what they did in Black Ops 2 where you can plant it down and sit behind it. I didn't do that very often. I didn't see a lot of people do it very often. But it was cool when I did do it. And I felt pretty badass. I felt like Arnold Schwarzenegger in the Terminator. But that's the weapon list, you guys. Tell me what you think in the comments about it. I mean, I think it's pretty healthy. I like it. I like the fact that we have a wide variety of assault rifles. Which, you know, I mean, the last couple of games did. But can we please have maps where they are useful? I mean, they're useful, but can we have maps where, like, we can get the full power, is what I'm saying. The full power. I want to be able to kill bitches in, like, 5 shots. 4 shots. Not, like, sit there and shoot them 10 times. Because the assault rifles aren't on damaging with the submachine guns or the shotguns. Come on, they're assault rifles. They're the primary weapon of the armed forces for a reason. Get on it. Activision and Infinity Ward and Treyarch and all you people. But yeah, so leave in the comments below what you think. And I'll see you guys for the next video. Who knows what it might be about? It might be about being blown up when you're going for the B flag or the C flag or the A flag by grenades everywhere, which gets annoying. Yeah, everybody suffered through that. Or it might be about the secret new extinction mode in Ghosts. Yeah, that's right, extinction mode. Get ready to be extinct. See you guys next time. I'm Prodigy 1042. You know where to find me on PSN. Goodbye.